Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at Uni token just very briefly here because it looks to me like some of these alts might have bottomed out now, and this one has been consolidating ever since it did that enormous, absolutely enormous run all the way to the top. That's a almost 6,000% move. So we've been consolidating quite a lot since we reached that top. This was pretty ridiculous. So this consolidation now has taken place, 85%. That's pretty standard for something that went parabolic, which it definitely did. So we're looking at this on the 15-minute chart now, and I've got myself a small long, just a very small long, a 20x leverage on $500, and to see how high I can ride this. Now, those who know how I trade very carefully. 10% stop loss ratio, 500%. Max profit, which I don't think I'm likely to get, but there is always a chance. There is always a chance that this will happen. Looking at the Bitcoin dominance, we are ever so slightly coming down. I don't think this is going to last. We're very bullish on this chart, extremely bullish indeed. In fact, if we go to the weekly, what we see here is that we're likely to break this Bollinger Band and creep all the way up to around about 67.9. And that's where I'd expect real alts to start rallying. But for the moment, I think it could be worth taking out some small longs. This is what I'm looking to do on some of these coins, and the ones that I'm most interested in are the ones that have been falling out massively. Some of these DeFi coins, other ones such as Algo, SXP, maybe Matic. There's a whole range of them that have just enormously devalued since their tops, and I think that next week, or this week coming, we're on Sunday now, I think this week there's going to be a fair bit of alt movement, relief rallies, not recoveries, relief rallies. So we're talking 10% here, 15% there, and I think that's how it's going to play out into next week. Now there's a lot of political and traditional market news coming out next week with the election. We've got the all kinds of figures coming for the American market, so it's going to be extremely volatile, and there's likely to be a fair bit of selling pressure. There already was at the end of last week, enormous amount of selling pressure on the financial traditional markets. So we're talking Nasdaq and S&P, and in the UK we've just gone into another full lockdown, which apparently is going to go on for a whole month, so that's not going to be good for our economy either. So the FTSE is certainly going to be feeling that. So there's a lot of other things going on outside of these charts that you can't really, on a Sunday evening, you can't really work this out. But for me personally, I'm going to try to go long on some of these coins. I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep trying to get decent longs out of them as well, and not just my normal hour or two day trades or whatever. I'm going to try and hold some of these for max profit. But anyway, I'm going to leave it with you there, and as you see, I'm already making some profit. This isn't really the sort of profit I'd like to make. I'd like to make a lot more than this on these longs. I'm talking maxing out 500%, 500% sort of long capacity. So, but I mean, at the same token, you can't really can't really go wrong with taking profit here and there. Anyway, I'd like to leave it with you there, but if you want to get involved on Bityard, I'd get yourself an account set up. Bityard's absolutely epic for trading, and especially on Fridays, because they do it at zero fee on a specific token. So whichever one it is next week, I'll let you know, and we can do some preparation for that, like we did with Chainlink, which was what it was free trading on Chainlink last week. So hopefully there'll be a decent coin picked for next week. But it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, it's free trades, so we can go long and short without having to make up those trade fees, so you can make lots of scalping profit here and there and everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to leave it with you there. Wish me luck on this long. I will have to go to bed at some point in the next few hours, and I wouldn't like to leave this because in my mind I do feel as though Uni token as well as many others have kind of bottomed out. So I am going in on some of these, and it's a bit of a gamble. So I'm not using a great deal of my overall funds that are available, but I am willing to take the risk on some of these. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take it easy.